So, you want to read more. Let's face it, literacy statistics are horrible. If you read even one book last year, you are in the top 54% of Americans. And in the European Union, the situation is quite similar. And yet we continue to portray reading as something valuable and worthwhile. Why? Because reading truly makes a difference. It makes you live longer, enhance critical thinking, build empathy, and spark creativity. The list of benefits is endless. But the truth is, we know that. We just don't have the motivation to start. And here we are to change that. With my guidance, you will read 12 books in 2025. That's more than roughly 80% of Americans manage a year. I will provide you with a roadmap, a curated list of books, all the do's and don'ts, and most importantly, plenty of motivation. Okay, here is what we'll cover in this video. First, we will explore reasons why to read. Then we'll see what are the rules of the challenge. Nextly, we'll explore the book list. And lastly, we'll discuss the strategy. So how to actually read and succeed in this challenge. Stick around and let's get started. So for me, reading comes naturally because I foster it as a habit. Of course, as an academic philosopher, reading is also a part of my job. But I read novels for fun too. I don't have the exact numbers of books that I have read in 2024, but I usually read a couple of them a month. So what readings contributes to? It significantly contributes to character development. When we engage with well-developed characters in the literature, we experience life from diverse perspectives. This nurtures empathy, emotional intelligence, and social skills. It's like stepping in someone else's shoes, which makes us better at understanding and connecting with people in real life. Moreover, literature often explores ethical values such as respect, justice, and responsibility, helping us reflect on and integrate these principles in our own lives. And reading has profound effects on brain health. It enhances neural connectivity, boosts memory, and stimulates critical thinking. Studies have shown that it can even delay cognitive decline, so reducing the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So regular reading builds a cognitive reserve that protects the brain as we age. Additionally, reading is an excellent way to reduce stress, improve overall mental well-being by providing a calming escape from daily pressures. Books are windows into different cultures, ideas, eras, and ideologies, broadening our horizon and deepening our understanding of the human condition. They preserve and share collective knowledge, fostering a sense of cultural appreciation and continuity. Reading novels, especially those from different cultures and historical periods, helps us to appreciate the richness of human creativity. It's an act of cultural striving that connects us to others, both past and present, in a meaningful way. Okay, the challenge. The rules are pretty simple. You read one assigned book each month. And at the end of each month, I will post a video with a breakdown of that book. And you will be more than welcome to share your reflections too. And there is also a Substack newsletter that you can find the link to in the description, where I will send you weekly reminders and motivational updates about the book of the month. So surely it will increase your chances of succeeding in this challenge. And if you want to connect with other participants, join our Discord server, the link in the description. There you can easily share your thoughts about the book and perhaps find support and some new friends. Completing the book means reading it cover to cover in the assigned month. And if you already know that book, don't worry, I will always present an alternative. You can read them in any language you want, in a paper format, ebook, or on your device's screen. It doesn't matter. There's just one rule. No audiobooks, unless you have a medical condition that prevents you from reading. Why? Because listening and reading engage the brain differently. Audiobooks are great, but this challenge is about putting in the effort to read. And if you think that is an awesome initiative and you just can't wait to start, like this video, subscribe to my channel to spread the message. Consider also sharing it with your friends and family if they might be interested. Remember that it's much easier to follow the channel if you have someone to share it with. Okay, the moment you are waiting for, the list. So I've carefully selected a mix of classics and more contemporary literature. There's variety of genres and style, so it's also an exploration of literature. They are all critically acclaimed and widely appreciated. And the list is, well, we won't actually make it that simple. Each month, I will announce the next book and give a hint about the one after that. And if someone guesses right, I will give them, well, I don't have anything, I'm pretty poor. And this channel is far from having any sponsors. So I'll give them An applause. And the first book is The Stranger by Albert Camus, a French-Algerian philosopher known for his existential works. The Stranger is a classic of literature. It explores themes of absurdity, alienation, and the human condition. It's a short read, so it shouldn't be that hard, but it packs a punch. Camus also received Nobel Prize in Literature, so I think it's pretty good. And if you already know that book, then read The Plug by the same author. Now the hint about the next book. It's a gothic novel that stirred up a storm of controversy when it was first published. It shocked the readers about its exploration of morality, beauty, and the darker sides of human nature. The author was a master of wit and satire, and this book remains as one of their most famous works. Try to guess it. Okay, how to succeed in this challenge? Motivating yourself to read isn't always easy, because it requires attention and focus. So skills that are becoming harder to maintain in our age of constant distractions. But don't worry, you don't have to turn your life upside down to make reading a priority. Here is how you can fit it into your daily routine. Firstly, set a goal. The first step to building a habit is knowing exactly what you want to achieve. That's why this challenge exists. 12 books in 2025. It's not overwhelming, but it's ambitious enough to push you. You also need to know why you're doing this in order to be motivated. Is it to improve your critical thinking, reduce stress, or just experience great stories? Defining your why will make it easier to stay committed. Make time. You might feel like your schedule is too packed, but the truth is you actually have more time than you think. Just 20 minutes of reading a day adds up to 10 hours a month. 20 minutes, it's like nothing daily. And that's actually enough to finish 200-pager in 2 weeks. Maybe you should swap 20 minutes of scrolling social media for a chapter, or read during your lunch break instead of staring at your phone, or during your morning commute to work or university. The key is consistency. Small efforts every day lead to great results. Keep the book nearby. Out of sight, out of mind. If your book is buried in a drawer or stuck on a shelf, it's easy to forget about it. So carry it with you instead. Keep it in your bag, on your desk, or even next to your bed. If you're commuting, waiting in line, or you're on your coffee break, those little pockets of time can be perfect opportunities to read. Just start. Sometimes the hardest part is opening the book. You might stare at it and think, damn, I should really start reading, and yet feel unmotivated and maybe intimidated. Here is a trick. Pick it up, flip through the pages, and just look at it. No pressure to dive in. Before you know it, you will be reading a sentence, then a page, and then a chapter. Once you get started, the momentum builds naturally. Just take the book in your hand. Limit distractions. Reading requires focus, and it's very easy to get pulled away by notifications or just the urge to check your phone. You might combat this by setting a timer for 30 minutes and committing to read until it rings. Another trick, leave your phone in another room when you read. Overall, limiting your social media intake should help. Reading doesn't have to feel like a chore. By incorporating these strategies into your routine, you will find it easier and more enjoyable to stick with the challenge. By committing to this challenge, you are not only fostering literacy, you're investing in yourself. Reading consistently can make you more empathetic, creative, critical, according to research. Most importantly, it's a habit that cultivates reflection, awareness in our noisy, distracted world. So join me on this journey and let's make 2025 the year of books. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a like and a subscription if you want to stick to the challenge. And if you want to take part in it, don't forget to subscribe to our Substack newsletter. It will surely help you to stay consistent. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.